Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine Leventhal, certified yoga therapist and founder of Root Yoga Therapy. Welcome to my Yoga Basics series. So, we're just going to get started by showing a few really simple movements on how to mobilize your spine and mobilize your hips. So many of us are stuck in a seated position all day long, hunched over a desk, hunched over our steering wheels in our cars, or right when we get home and crash, what do? We sit on the couch and stay hunched over our computers or watching TV. So it's no wonder that so many of us are rounding, have lower back pain, have hip stiffness, not to mention the constant use of our cell phones putting strain on our neck and shoulders. So opening up your day or concluding your day with a few very simple movements can make a world of difference in how you feel. And again, this is nothing fancy. You don't need anything but your breath and your body. So let's jump in. Okay, so we're gonna get started on a hands and knees position. Now, if it's challenging for you to be on hands and knees because you have sensitivity in front of your kneecaps, I totally get it. Go ahead and grab a blanket and just fold it up, lay it across your mat, and use that as some extra padding to help support your knees. So, as we're here on hands and knees, you're going to have your toes untucked for a moment, lay your hands underneath your shoulders, and just take a simple body roll. So you're going to walk your hands a few inches forward of the shoulders, so you have this angle in the arms, and you're going to inhale. As you breathe in, lengthen your body forward, swoop your hips to one side, sink your hips towards your heels, and then over to the opposite side. And just following the movement of your breath. So remember, the breath is the most important thing. Even sitting or laying, working on your breath is plenty for a yoga practice. But if you want to get deeper into your body, we got to move the bum a little bit. So inhale to come forward, sink the hips over to one side, hips stretch towards the heels, over to the opposite side and back forward. And go ahead, switch the direction. Just getting some nice movement into the hips, rolling out the ribs, the spine. So you're getting in some side body stretching. Make these movements as big as you'd like. Maybe one more for good measure. And then pause here in center. Walk your hands back towards your shoulders. We're going to go through a very simple spinal mobility exercise, many times known as cat-cow. So we're going to explore two types of breath. One, you're going to inhale coming into your cow and round as you move into your cat on the exhale. So we'll try that again. Inhale, gently drop your belly, move through this movement really slow so you can articulate each vertebra. And then as you exhale, push into the earth, round out. Good. Again, inhale, moving slowly into your cow, feeling each part of your spine drop down towards the front of your body. And then exhale, rounding out. Let's take two more. I'm going to encourage you to focus on finding more space in the middle and upper portions of your back. These are the parts that tend to get really stiff. So see if you can concentrate there and really drop your shoulder blades towards your chest. And then long exhale, navel to spine. Take one more like that. Inhale. Very nice. Long breath. Exhale. Good. Come back into a neutral. Tuck your toes this time. Let's just get a little nice stretch into the balls of the feet. So inhale in your neutral. Exhale, gently shift your hips towards your heels. Now this might feel like a big stretch for some of you. Some of you might not feel this at all. It could just feel good. So just go as far as you're able to. We don't want to crunch our toes, but you definitely want to look for a stretch at the balls of the feet and through the base of your feet. This is where a lot of you, if you've ever had plantar fasciitis, that inflammation at the bottom of the feet, it's pretty painful. So doing things like this can help stretch that connective tissue. Take one more. And then come back. We're going to take that same cat-cow, untuck your toes once again, so tops of the feet are flat, but this time we're going to switch the breath. So this time as you inhale, you're going to round your spine. Use that inhale to help stretch into your upper back. And then exhale, use that exhale to contract your back muscles and open your chest. Inhale, round out. Stretch into your back. Exhale, drop it down. Engage your back. 3 more. Inhale to round. Push the earth away. Exhaling, coming forward. Draw the belly in. Use a little bit of the core here. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You're going to walk your hands back. Just move yourself off your blanket if you used one. Set it aside. And then come and scooch forward. Find your way, chest, chin, and belly all the way onto the ground. We're just going to gently warm up, open the chest, warm up the back muscles a little more, getting a little more spinal extension to reverse all the rounding and hunching that we do. So a couple options. You're going to slide your hands down. Be mindful. Oftentimes the shoulders like to roll in and the elbows out. So pull or pin the elbows in. Be light on the hands. Take a gentle inhale. Softly open the chest. And exhale. Let it go. One more. Inhale. Open the chest. And let it go. This time, straighten the arms. Reach the palms down. I'll move my blanket out of the way so you guys can see. But reach the palms down. Palms are flat. Fingertips towards the toes. Press down into your hands to help lift your shoulders away from the mat. And then as you inhale, float the chest off the floor. Try and draw your belly in to protect your lower back. And then exhale, release. And take 2 more like this. So inhale, float your heart. Try not to crink your neck. I know it's tempting, but shift your gaze forward. And then exhale, release. One more. Inhale, float your heart. Exhale, release. Nice job. Rebend your elbows, land your hands back on your sides. And then as you inhale, press your way up and pause. Keep the hips aligned over the knees. Walk the hands forward. Really stretch the belly and chest, extending your arms forward. If this is too much on the shoulders, simply widen the arms, coming into a puppy dog pose. Now, if your head's hovering or your chest is hovering, that's fine. Just brace with your arms. Some of you might be able to come all the way down, resting your forehead on the mat. If you have props like another pillow or a block, you can simply use that underneath the head for added support. 5 breaths here, focusing on that inhalation through the nose, exhalation through the nose. Last 2 breaths. Carefully walk your hands back if you widen them. Bring the hands back to the shoulders and just rock the hips side to side. And coming forward. And make your way onto your back. So once you're here, simple figure 4 stretch. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Option to grab a block or a book and place this left foot right over that blocker book, just to help find this more of a passive pose. Allow the stretch to kind of come in without the upper body doing any work. If you know you have more space in your hips or want to take it up a notch, gently bring the left knee towards the chest and interweave your hands either underneath your thigh or over the shin. Now be mindful, you do not want to be rolling your tailbone away from the floor. So press down through the backs of your hips and guide your right knee away from the body as you pull your left knee towards the body. And just opening up into the right hip. I really enjoy holding these types of poses for 60 seconds to 90 seconds, so like a minute to a minute and a half. But if you don't have that kind of time, just try and do it for at least 45 seconds. Soften the shoulders, soften the muscles of the face. Last couple breaths, enjoying the stretch. Gently release, carefully removing right ankle away from left, and then restack left ankle over right. Same thing here. If you utilize that block or book underneath the foot, take that same variation on this side. Otherwise, interweave hands underneath thigh, maybe shin. Be mindful of the tailbone, keeping those base of your lower back and hips grounding into your mat or your floor, your rug, whatever it is that your surface that you're on, whatever surface you're on. It's like no matter how much I do this, I kind of am always amazed about like how much sensation I have in my hips when I'm in this stretch. I would think after like 14 years of practicing yoga, the sensation is less, but it's not. I've definitely gotten more flexible over the years, but I still definitely feel my hips. I feel resistance there. So just like you, I'm working to breathe into that space. Also, when we're doing these single leg exercises or stretches, it's really good to notice what side you might find to be tighter. And then when you're practicing on your own, try and hold that side for a little bit longer so you work to even out the mobility or the strength in your sides. We're trying to work a little more balance back into the body. Nobody has perfect balance. We all are asymmetrical in our own way, but it's good to notice these things, and this is how you begin to tailor your practice to meet your needs as an individual body. Last couple breaths here. Gently releasing that, coming out of the pose with the same mindfulness we did moving in. And then very carefully, just walk your feet as wide as the mat. Make sure your props are off and out of your way. You're just going to sweep your knees over to the left. Get a gentle stretch. Keep the feet nice and wide, windshield wipering in the legs. And then back to center, gently releasing to the right. You can do this at your own pace. Inhale, scooping legs to center. Exhaling to the left. Inhale to center. And to the right. And come back to center. Walk the feet in. You're welcome to rest here with the knees bent, feet planted, especially if you have stuff going on in your lower back. You're definitely going to want to keep a subtle bend or a big bend in the knees. If you have nothing going on in your lower back and it's comfortable for you to straighten your legs, you're welcome to do so. And rest here, going back to that focused belly breathing that we practiced in another video. So if you missed that, you can go back there and check it out anytime. Or just drifting away and reconnecting back with the experiences and sensations in your body, and maybe, hopefully, an ease Feel free to rest here for as long as you like, acknowledging and observing the gentle movement you did to create more space in the body. If you're ready to get up and get on with it, gently roll to one side, using your opposite hand as a support to help you press up to seat. Thank you so much for joining me in this quick video, just gentle movements to really open the body, relieve some stiffness, and welcome in some more ease and calm. If you like what we're doing here, and I hope you do, go ahead and subscribe by hitting our button and look out for more videos from me. As always, such a pleasure, and thanks for sharing your practice. Namaste.